President Trump received CBS correspondent Rita Cosby at the White House to honor her Polish father's memory. NTD's David Vives has the details on her journey of discovery of his incredible story.
Coming to Normandy's beaches where U.S. soldiers landed is like a pilgrimage for some Americans. This is a place where memories flow in. Until her 35th birthday, Rita Cosby never knew her father had lived through World War II and was part of the resistance against the Nazis. As a child, she saw his body covered in scars.
I asked my mother, hey, what happened to my father? What happened to Dad? And she said, your father went through tough times growing up. We don't talk about it. And the door was closed for decades.
In Nazi-occupied Poland, just surviving was a struggle, but some stood up against the occupation.
They were fighting with Molotov cocktails and sticks. They didn't have really any weapons. They had to kill a German to get a weapon. They had to kill a German to get clothes. And they were fighting with bare bones. It was a real David and Goliath fight.
Against all odds, Cosby's father made it out alive, escaping from a prisoner camp. 6 feet tall, he weighed just 90 pounds at that time.
And there they are. He's with dozens of other Polish POWs. They're escaped. They're in Germany. They absolutely would have been killed on sight. So they were walking at nighttime. And suddenly a plane came by. And they dove for the ditches. The plane threw something out, and they were hiding, thinking, okay, this is a grenade, this is the end of the line, we're about to be killed. And suddenly they realized, they look up and they see a star, and they realize it's an American plane, not a German plane. And what was thrown out is the favorite part of my dad's story. It was a chocolate bar with a note wrapped around it, tied with a red ribbon, sent from the American pilot. And the note said, welcome, it's safe to walk now during daytime. There are no troops between you and our American lines. Go west, you have 15 miles to walk, and you are free.
Learning the truth changed Rita's life and the way she looks at war heroes.
And my father also felt guilty that he was the one who survived when so many of his comrades did not. And I think the real heroes don't talk about what they saw because it was so painful, so emotional.
She tells her father's story in the critically acclaimed memoir and bestseller, Quiet Hero. Ahead of the 75th anniversary of the Warsaw Uprising in August, President Trump yesterday paid tribute to the Polish soldiers who fought during the war, making special mention of Rita's father.
And Rita, I have to say your dad's story fills our hearts with gratitude for the Polish and American patriots who stared down evil. And I want to thank you. I've known her so long, and so I just had no idea. I'm very impressed. I'm even more impressed now. Thank you.
Every time I see the U.S. Army, thank you just feels so hollow. It feels like it's not enough. And to be here and to see the role that they played in freeing France, but also freeing Poland and so many countries around the world, I get very, very emotional. And for me, it's incredibly special, and this will stay with me the rest of my life.